Welcome on in. My name is PJ. This is a raid Shadowlands video. In today's video, we're gonna be going over the Orcs path and the way to do it. So it's pretty straightforward. We can take a look here real quick. You can see the rewards, the fun rewards. We got a Lego book down here. We got the champion. We got packmaster. We got the soul. Then we have another legendary book over here to the right. Then if you go down the middle, we have a mythical book. There's no keys here, which is nice. This is actually a lot cheaper than I was expecting. So if I was basing it off of the previous ones we've had. So we just had the Balar event where it was Balar and his soul, and then off of the Padraig event, which was a few years ago, again the champion and the soul. Both of those were 20 sacreds for each one, and this one's actually a little bit cheaper. We'll get to the points here in a second, but yeah, I just wanted to say good job, Plarium. This is cheaper than usual, and you guys are going in the right direction. So let's talk about how many points it is to get what you're looking for. So I'm just doing off of the champion and the soul. I didn't do anything of the books or anything like that. So if you want the champion is 76,500 points, which if you divide that by 4,500, which is sacreds, amount of sacreds you would need, it is 17 sacreds. So 3 sacreds cheaper than Balar and Padraig, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's a W, because you don't necessarily have to pull sacreds. You can also do a DD. This isn't just summon shards. You can also overlap with the DD. There's a spider event happening. There's a dragon event happening. Hold up, guys. Now is the perfect time to click on my link in the description and get a free Karato as well as 4 more insane free epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Step 1. Log out of Plarium, play on PC, and uninstall. Step 2. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4. Go to the inbox and claim your first champion. Don't miss out on your chance to get a free Karato after signing up, as well as Uugo, Rector Drath, Tagoar, and Mausoleum Mage as you progress through the game. So click on my link right now and let's crush this together. So you can definitely double dip, triple dip, and do some decent points. So pretty happy with that. 17 sacreds for the champion. Then we come to the fusion, or sorry, for the soul, the fusion soul, and this is 66,500 points. And that is going to be 14.7 sacreds if you're doing just sacreds. Obviously, like I said earlier, you can mix up the points. It doesn't have to be sacreds. You can do ancients, voids, primals. I'd probably try to save the primals. I feel like there is going to be a 2x primals coming soon with mythicals. So try to save the primals, but mysteries, if you have a bunch of mysteries, you can always do mysteries. But yeah, 14.7 sacreds if you're just doing sacreds for the soul. It's around 31, 32 sacreds total for the champion and the soul. It's expensive, yeah, but compared to the other ones, it's actually pretty good. So I'm pretty happy. I'm not sure if this is MTG doing this or if this is Plarium or why, but I feel like the fusions recently have been relatively on the easy side. The summoning events for the fusions have been pretty good, so I like that. And then this is, again, a lot less than I was expecting, so GG's. As far as what I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna get the soul, really, because there's also a really good event going on. There's a progressive event for Fina, who I really want. If there wasn't that, maybe I would skip the soul. I want to use him for faction wars mostly, maybe for some Hydra, but I think he's going to really help me in Faction Wars up clear the rest of the Orc stages. So I don't necessarily think I need a soul for that. It wouldn't hurt, obviously. More damage, more survivability is always good, especially for those hard stages of Faction Wars. But yeah, don't think you have to go for the soul for this guy. You can definitely buy it from the shop, buy the 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star. You don't really need the 5-star. He doesn't need accuracy. If you run him with packmaster, his stuff's going to be irresistible. So it's not like you have to get the accuracy if you're going to run him with packmaster. If you don't have packmaster, then the accuracy would be nice, but just keep that in mind too. You really just need the 4-star for the crit damage. I doubt you're going to take him to a 6-star. Maybe if he's one of your best champion, best Hydra damage dealers on the account, you would think about taking him to 6-star. But I think most people are just going to leave him a 5-star. If that's the case, then you really just need the 4. So think about that. If you don't have the sacreds, you don't have the resources to pull right now, you don't have to. It's not like you can't. There's not other ways to get the soul. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, I would love to hear your comments if you think this is good, bad, if you guys have seen an improvement in the game as far as fusions. As far as this, like I said earlier, I feel like the fusions, especially the summon rushes or the summoning events, the champion chases, the summon rushes have been a little bit lower of points, and at least for the tightest event, I was able to do the whole champion chase without pulling shards. We were able to save the epics for the fusion, and then we were also able to save the login champion Lemnisci. If you delayed her a few days, you could save it for the champion chase and get the exact amount of points you needed to get the epic and not pull any shards. So I thought that was really cool that was available. And yeah, generally shocked about this as well. Like, I was really thinking it was gonna be 20 sacreds for the soul, 20 sacreds for the champion, 40 total, and it being 14.7 and 17 is, I think, a huge plus. Also, I might have mentioned this earlier, I'm not sure if I did, but there's also no keys here, which is amazing. Usually there's keys in here to make us use more resources, spend more points, to go down and get the key, to then go down to the path that we actually really want to do. So yeah, another plus. No keys in here. Lets you just go get exactly what you want. If you guys have a soul or don't want the soul or don't want packmaster, you can come down and get a mythical tome. I'm not sure if this is good or not. I didn't do the math on this, but it's an option if you want it, or you can just skip it completely. Like I said, if you have packmaster, if you don't need a soul for him, then don't feel pressured into pulling. Like, FOMO, Plarium is really good at FOMO, trying to get you to spend on every event. And yeah, you don't have to. just remember that you don't have to do anything. It is a game at the end of the day. It's supposed to be fun, so keep that in the back of your mind, or maybe keep that in the front of your mind when playing raid. So yeah, that is it for me. Let me know in the comments if you guys are pulling for this. Let me know what you guys got. If you guys think it's a good event, bad event. If I'm over excited about it being 17 and 14, maybe you guys are like, oh, that's what it should be. And I agree, it is what it should be. But just because it should be that doesn't mean they're going to do it. So I'm glad that they're actually doing it. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we will see this more in the future. More reasonable events. 17, I think 15 to 17 sacreds for a guaranteed champion. It would be money. So we're right at the top of that. So we'll see in the future if they are going to continue being nice, or if they're going to go back to the old Plarium way. Alright, so quick update. I want to throw this in here at in the video. We've had a event that has a prism up for grabs. The spider event, it just actually ended. We can see right here. We have another one starting soon with another Prism event, but we have no idea what the Prism pool is. I don't really like this, how they have the Prism up for grabs, but we don't know what's in the pool. Like, they make us use all these resources to get it, but we don't know what the prize is. So I'm not really a big fan of them doing this, but we finally do have a confirmation of what the event's going to be. So if we look here at the calendar, this just dropped here a little bit ago. But it looks like starting on Sunday, there's a Lizardman Summoning Pool event. So we take a look here. Summon the first Lizardman champion with faction unity skills, Legate Teox, along with other powerful reptilian warriors with the Lizardman Summoning Pool event. So now we know. A lot of people were speculating this. They thought it was going to be a Lizardman Summoning Pool. But we shouldn't have to speculate. They should tell us, and we should know before we put our resources into getting these Prism Shards what's going to be in the event. So I'm not a fan of them releasing the events early and us not knowing, but I am a fan of them doing 2 chances of pulls. I think they might have done this in the very beginning, where you had multiple chances of like free or earnable in-game prism pools where you didn't have to buy them. So that's cool that they're doing multiple, but I am not a fan of not knowing the events before, or knowing what's in the event before getting the prism. I ended up doing it. I got the Prism Shard, but I want to know what's in it. So let me know if you guys agree or disagree with this. I just wanted to throw this in here at the end. But with that said, leave a comment, hit that like, hit that sub button, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.